I am in micro 1. I am having still a little bit of hip pain. Basically what's happened, or I'm fairly sure that a piece of articular cartilage has fallen off, or a labrum or something, a piece of the labrum is fallen into the joint capsule of my femur. So that's a little bit of an issue because it locks up my hip. I can't lift or move my hip into extension when it happens, but then when it magically gets out of that position, I'm good. Typically what I found works is going into hip extension. I've done it now twice and it's worked to get my hip unlocked, but I'll do like a lying bridge and I'll just pull my heels close to my butt and then push my hip as high as possible. What happens is that joint is then in full extension. I think it releases some of the pressure and lets some of the tissue move around, and I think it just unlocks it. This can happen with a lot of tissue, like your meniscus it can happen with as well, which this is, again, a big consideration because I am trying to sprint more. I'm trying to do more tempo, but I need to just be a little bit more generous with the progression. I am going a little bit too aggressively right now. Today, I'm actually going to dunk. My back is sore because of I need to walk, but I couldn't walk because of my hip, which was that bad. But then when it gets back in a position, that cartilage is gone. I don't have any pain. It's kind of crazy. But it goes from like a 7 to a 0 within an hour when the joint is in position. Probably needs a little bit of time to set in and heal. That said, I am still going to try to progress accordingly, but listening to my body. So today, I'm actually going to do dunk day. So the focus will be a dunk session. Now, big picture, what I'm trying to do is add speed. And I talked about this a little bit in the podcast, but I'm going to work on 2 dribbles, which usually I don't do. And I want to work on adding speed across those 2 dribbles. So I'm going to go to a jab step, and it's going to be left, right, left, right, left. So it's going to go to a 5-step, probably behind the 3-point line. That is basically a short approach high jump, which for me I've always performed well in. Maybe I'll eventually gallop into that. I might try a couple cuffs with it. The jab step is really just to set up rhythm for me, and it's what I did in high school in layup lines, just to set up my rhythm, and I've always been really good off the dribble that way. So big focus for today is going to be that. Volume is going to be really low. Again, partially just nursing this hip and making sure I am bleeding into this in a safe way. And then next week, my goal will be to sprint twice. Tomorrow, I probably will do a feel-good lift, and then Wednesday we'll shift into a more intense day. Friday, we'll go into the feel-good lift day or on machines, depending. That's what I kind of anticipate happening. And the dunk sessions will maintain this 2-dribble kind of motto. Going to maintain doing that this month. That way, I can have one focus. And I might work on lobs, but if I'm in a Loma and the court is low, the ceilings are low, I won't. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Isaiah, any questions that you have?
No.
No questions? All right. Thanks for watching, guys. And transition to me dunking.